There's a lot of things that are keeping me from deleting this game off of my console. There's a lot of things. Maybe it's timing, maybe it's the way I feel right now, maybe I just need to take time off, and then eventually when time lapse, and then eventually I'll get back into it. But enough time has passed, dog, and I have no reason to play this game anymore. Honestly, I have no reason to play any WWE video games anymore other than the old stuff, because WWE 2K24, I don't know what happened, man. I was excited. I played the game. There's times where even off stream or even out, like in between of making videos, I would play the game and I would play as Seth Rollins 2015 and I would have a fun time for a bit. But then eventually I just get bored and I got tired of it. And then I'm like, okay, well, this will just be a universe thing only. Then I got sick of that too. Now I'm just coasting. I feel like with WWE games, I just looking at the games between 2K22, 23, 24. Maybe there was something internally inside me that I just felt like it's like a downward spiral. And ever since 2K22, like the amount of hype we've all had for 2K22 because of the fall of 2K20. And then 2K23 happened, and I told y'all the year before, I said I was not hyped for it. Now, granted, when I got the game, I played it for a bit because, you know, ooh, shiny, brand new, you know, like the hype was there for a bit, but then it died immediately. WWE 2K games has the same formula for over a decade now. The hype is there for the first 2 months and then it dies. Then DLC comes to spark the flame a little bit, then it dies again. And then we just wait until the new game drops and then boom. Cycle repeats. I can comfortably tell you guys right now, I think I am officially done with WWE games until something drastic happens. What do I mean by that? 2K Showcase was a joke for the last 2 to 3 years. When they said that in 2K23, you will be able to fight John Cena in the showcase and you have to beat him, I was excited. Wanna know why? Because I thought, oh, okay, this will be like the old days where, okay, this is a new way of showcase. Instead of having to play the guy who wins his matches like the Daniel Bryan one, like the 4 Horsewoman one, or 2K16 with Stone Cold, or 2K15 with Cena and Punk. I don't know why they went away from the 2K15 formula of showcasing a rivalry rather than a person. Showcase has been the same for 3 years straight with the slingshot graphic thing, where you're playing the game and then it goes into footage and then you go back into the game. I hate that with a passion, and I feel like everybody else does. For those who like it, please voice in the comments below. Tell me why do you like that, and if you want them to keep going, give me the reason why. If not, we all agree that that sucks, right?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I thought there was hope in the change of Showcase that they would make it at least somewhat fun. The idea of you have to Irish whip your opponent to the northwest or southwest or northeast of the ring to whatever. It's like, no. Is this fun or is this a chore? What is this? And then the DLCs, oh lord, the DLCs. So the CM Punk DLC was fine. I liked it. Punk came out, Dudley Boys came out, Sandman, all that. Then nothing. Then we got the McAfee show. Cool. By the time Jade and Dragon Lee and all them niggas show up, I honestly don't care. Like it's not gonna get me back into making content. It's not gonna get me back into making Universe Mode videos. I'm just tired. And I'm just maybe a bit frustrated. Maybe I want more for the game, or maybe my mind right now is a bit warped because I'm more focused on Dragon Ball content more rather than anything wrestling related. The only thing wrestling related I can actually tolerate nowadays is just watching the shows. I don't feel like sitting down and editing 1 hour of a video and then commentate over it. Like I just don't care for that right now. And most importantly, the DLCs and the modes that they have, myfaction is useless to me, man. They had it they had me in the first half. They had Sheamus, the old Sheamus with his old theme. They had other characters with their old themes. I'm like, cool. And then they went over the top with it. And now The Rock is with his ugly ass tattoo. You gotta pay an arm and a leg, like Just Brian said. I ain't got time for this, dog. And then the Roman Reigns with the man, but I a viewer comment, how did you get the Roman Reigns with the hair bun? I had that shit downloaded for months. I always serve community creations every day, but like before I actually stopped playing 2K24, I would actually every day, any chance, without even thinking, it's like I'm just turning my brain off and I just go in. I go into community creations and I'm surfing what's there that I can get that maybe that might be deleted later on, and I would download it, and I would download it quick, never delete it again. I would delete other things that can be deleted, but I would keep the things that I know if I delete, I'm never getting it again. And Roman Reigns with the man bun is an exact example of that, because they put it behind a paywall, and now, unless you play hours and hours of My Faction, you ain't getting it. What else? My GM is the same shit, only difference is you can add tag titles with it now. Cool. Next, what else we got? My Rise. I got nothing on My Rise. I feel like that's the one mode I should really play, because at least there's a story and there's an end goal behind it, rather than me just endlessly playing universe mode over and over again until I'm fucking sick to death with it. I'll be honest, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it for this long, and I'm glad that y'all enjoyed the videos. But I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my heart, I'm tired. And this isn't like 2 years ago where my mind was warped because others who are in the community and I'm following what others are doing. No. I sat here in my room for days and days and shut my brain off, and I would watch anything else but wrestling. I can't even watch Wrestle Talk anymore, because if I watch Wrestle Talk, I'm gonna want to go back into the fold, into editing and then making universe content that I don't really care to make anymore. That Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio video was a prime example of the content I really want to make, because it shows not only my personality, it shows who I am, and it kind of gives you more of a relatable factor of being a wrestling fan. We don't really relate as far as, oh, I make universe mode content. Because you know what? Those that motivated me to want to make universe mode content, they're not there anymore. Brendan plays, retired. Who else? Murph's been done. There's so many people, and I still scout Russell Plus. He's a good one for universe. I would say check him out. Check out Crater. Check out all these dudes that's still going at it strong. I'm just tired of it. I've been doing it for 10 years, guys. Literally since high school. Literally, I would go to my classes and I would be in the computer. I'm barely doing the schoolwork. I'm editing my videos at school. That's how long I've been doing this shit. I'm 27 now. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. Actually, I'll be real with y'all. I'm in school because I want to do this for real. See, Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, Corey Graves, Wade Barrett, Booker T, Vic Joseph, or even on AEW, Excalibur, Taz, Tony Schiavone, even in TNA, you got Tom Phillips, and then you got the Drama King, Aiden English over there. And you have all these people on commentary, and I feel like I can do this shit for real. I don't think doing it in the game, it doesn't give me the same satisfaction as it used to. The days of me sitting down and editing videos and shit and then uploading the video, it doesn't give me the same satisfaction as the one that the Rhea Ripley video did. I did that off the top of my head, non-scripted. I just thought of it. I had that thought in my head for days. So like that's where I'm at now. I would rather talk about what's going on in real life. I have a Bobby Lashley video in mind to talk about, pointing out the success and the failures of what's happened over the last couple of years. I have a John Cena video I want to work on as far as his worst losses he's ever taken, and I have a few people in mind to talk about. And I'm sorry for those who are big universe channels and they subscribe for that, and I'm sorry for that. But you got to look at it from my perspective. Doing something for 10 years, it gave you the satisfaction for 10 years. Now it's time to move on. It was fun making those universe mode videos and all the creative ideas. And think about it, the timing of me making those videos was around the time, well, Vince is still in control. WWE was kind of in and out with creative ideas. So I guess underneath the message of me making universe mode content was there was something about the real life product that was pissing me off, that I was like, why don't I just showcase my ideas for Universe, or my idea of how I would run the WWE, how I would run Raw, run SmackDown, who would be my WWE or World Heavyweight Champions, who will be my Women's Champions, Tag Champions, Intercontinental, United States, etc. I've done all of that. But now the WWE is in a better place. And now the WWE creatively is more fun to watch than me trying to emulate what I see on TV. That's where I'm at now. I rather enjoy what I'm seeing than try to emulate what I'm seeing. Before, it was fuck Vince, his creative ideas suck, I'm gonna challenge them, I'm gonna do things my way. I'm gonna book Bobby Lashley to be a world champion, and guess what? What did they do? They did that afterwards. I booked Gunther to be king of the ring, undefeated, and win the WWE Championship all in 1 year. What did they do? They had Gunther be Intercontinental Champion, lose the title, win King of the Ring, then go on to win the World Heavyweight title. You know, I'm not saying they're watching, but I'm just saying the timing of these is very hilarious. And the people that they've pushed, I've given people pushes that no other channel has. Who pushed certain people? Who gave certain wrestlers that should have been pushed an opportunity? I did. Just like all of those who on YouTube are doing the same thing. They're giving those that they want to see on TV, like, what if I pushed them? What if I gave them the ball? Let's see how things would go there. And that's exactly what I've done for so long. But now, I just care so little, and I'm just too grown for this shit now. And honestly, I'm not going to be the only one. I'm telling you this right now. For all the Universal Mode content creators that you be watching, cherish them now. Because eventually they will get tired, like me. And they're going to leave. And when they leave, I'm not leaving because of what Murph's reasons were. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, from someone who made this content shit for 10 years, I'm tired. I think it's time for me to just grow up and time for me to move on. I can't hold, as much as I love doing it, and as much as I was good at it, I think it ran its course, and I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. Every time I'm like, oh, I want to do this, I want to change, but then I'm like, think long term. If I change, what is that gonna do? I'm still doing the same thing. Even if I went back to one brand, it's still the same shit. Even if I change the brand, it's gonna make me want to change back to what I was doing. So that's my thoughts of 2K24 and everything around it, because I'm just tired. I feel like I need to talk to y'all about this. I have a lot of ideas, but the more of the discussion videos, I just don't care to make Universe Mode anymore. I just don't, and it sucks. I hate making announcements like that, because every time I make an announcement, I end up going back on my announcements. But this one, I'm 100% confident. I know there's going to be others that will tell me, hey, man, you should keep doing what you're doing. It's not about me not wanting to do Universe Mode anymore. It's just I don't get the same satisfaction as I used. Maybe it's because I've drilled it in my head that I want to do this shit for real. I just need the right people to get behind me. That's all. I have the tools, I have the timing, the delivery, the cadence. I have all of that to sell you whatever you're seeing on real life TV. But the thing is, I feel like I should be there. I shouldn't be home. It's not about me giving up Universe Mode because I'm tired, because the views ain't there. No, it's because I feel like I'm ready for the big time. That's why. And it may be in some cases I'm not ready, but in my head, that's the only thing I'm sure of, that I'm ready for this. I just need to find a way on there. I'd rather y'all be the ones to be like, yo, I've heard him on YouTube for all this time, and now he's doing it for real. That's what I want. Trust me. I have a feeling that if things go right, I will end up there. And sometimes me not uploading, I feel guilty. It's like, I should have been upload. What am I doing? But then I realize it's an eternal issue with mine. I just don't have it in me to do this anymore. It's not a loss of confidence. It's not. It's more of I want to strive for better, and I feel like having Universe Mode is like it's like shackles around my fucking legs. I can't move. It's like an albatross around my neck. I feel like I just have to deal with this shit. It's like a noose, and I'm just waiting to kick it off, and then you know, like that's where I'm at. I feel like universe mode is the one thing that's killing me right now. The one thing that y'all love is the one thing that's killing me, because every day I wake up and then I'm editing and I upload, I don't feel anything anymore. I gotta shut my brain off just to do it, because every time I think about doing it, I don't want to do it. It got me to the point of, all right, you don't want to do the kid version of this anymore. You want to do this for real. And that's where I'm at now. I believe, I don't care who's listening out there, I can tell you right now, if you put me on television with a headset and you let me call a wrestling match, you will not be disappointed at all. A couple years ago in 2019, I came across a YouTuber, very well-known YouTuber, Delzinski. I remember coming across him, and I don't know if he hit me up or I hit him up, but either way, we came into contact with each other, and as we're live here on SmackDown, as Finn Balor goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho. As we're only days away from WrestleMania, both men are going to build momentum, heading towards their big matchup. As Finn Balor trying to go for a knife edge chop, Jericho exchange back. Fireman's carry counter by Finn. Both men are part of that fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Both men want to have that U.S. gold around their waist. As Balor with a wicked chop, and another chop, but that's how Jericho fires back. And a forearm shot for good measure. And another shot. That's Jericho. Thea Hale again, uphill battle, to say the least. Running boot. Give it a stunner for a moment to get her in the corner. Splash. Uh-oh. Thinking of a splash. Now thinking Vader bomb. Vader bomb by Niven. Hook of the leg. Squash Thea like a bug. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Come on now. This is uncalled for. You don't need a steel chair. You don't need to do any more damage. That's just how I'm wired, man. And I don't know who has to see this, whether it's a fellow Canadian wrestling organization here, Smash Wrestling. I don't know who Super Kicked Wrestling or Scott D'Amore's promotion, Stardom, Ethan Page's Hamilton promotion. I don't care who gotta see this. I'm telling you this right now. I have 10 years of at least wrestling commentary, which isn't hard to do. It's more of who has the delivery, who has the cadence, who has the voice, and the passion. Who has all of that? I do. Not saying others don't. I'm saying I do. I'm not saying I'm done making content. Hell no. I have ideas for this channel. It's just I'm done with universe mode. I have no desire for it. I just don't care. And I'm sorry for those who do. If you did, maybe check up on the other universe mode and see how I've grown over the years. I did 10 seasons. At least 8 of them were good. That's all I can say. I did 10 seasons of this shit. At least 8 of them are good. So I hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. Later.